Hey everyone, so there's been a lot of FUD recently, which you should be very careful of. Some people do not spread good things. But what we're seeing, so many things happening today. Be sure to drop a like. And for your information, unfortunately, it looks like a scam. Satoshi SHIB. What the heck? And basically pull info storage, pull info, and you can see people thought it was basically a scam of some sort, but they said, bro, we cleared this up. There is no scam. Stop fudding. And sometimes there's a misconception. You know, people still think that Shiba Inu is a scam so far, but I do not think they can even do a rug pull. I think Certic audited this, and it's pretty clear now that Shiba Inu is a real project. Anyway, there's gonna be only less and less FUD as more things are addressed, more things are fixed, but we're going into actual news now. So thank you so much for dropping a like. The first thing being, we can see SafeMoon here leading a Shiba and Doge. Which meme has the strongest community? And this was tweeted by an important person, which I'll be saying why. And as soon as this was tweeted, I think, you know, Shiba actually did not win, but we can see here, this was tweeted by Chief Entertainment at BitBNS. So we can see SafeMoon kind of winning every single time, but at some point, Shiba will have the last laugh. Now, Avalanche founder Emin Gunsirer quite bullish on crypto market prospects. Despite the current market downturn, the Cornell University computer scientist and professor says he's bullish about crypto. Emin Gunsirer, a creator of Avalanche blockchain protocol, he said decline in crypto prices have not damped his enthusiasm about the future market in general. And I think this is really important news. A lot of people are not talking about this, but Sirer drew from his unique vantage point to offer some of the behind-the-scenes goings on concerning on the growing level of interest in crypto exposure among entities from outside the industry. According to Sirer, everyone from politicians to central banks and even hedge funds have been inquiring about crypto over the last year. And right now, big institutions are learning about crypto. Then we're going to be seeing a massive influx, and that's what we need. Indeed, the influx of hedge funds and institutional money in general seem to catalyze a massive parabolic advance for the crypto market. And the bigger institutions, they judge the market, not the small whales, not the big whales, the institutions. They are the one who decide if Bitcoin goes up, down, sideways, or to the bottom. Cornell University professor said hedge funds are not the only big money players coming in crypto space. I have been getting contacts from retirement funds, not hedge funds, but retirement funds. So imagine putting your retirement into SHIB and waking up and seeing SHIB being 1 cent and just retiring, you know, living in a mansion. Very different piece, far more slower moving, but with maybe 10 times more dollars under their control, and they're slowly coming into crypto. So retirement funds, the next big thing. So tell your grandpa or tell anyone, tell at your job. Well, maybe not yet, but we're seeing many things happening right now. So the Avalanche founders' comments are keeping with revelations from the likes of NDIG, which said retirement funds and sovereign wealth funds are the next major players to consider crypto exposure. So big institutions are coming in, and it's happening. It's obviously happening at a slower pace than you might want, but it's definitely happening. Despite Sirer's long-term positive stance, the computer science stated that the short-term price action for crypto could remain locked in a range-bound sideways accumulation through the summer months. And that's something I've been saying for a long time. You know, we're going to be seeing basically the price staying stable, going up and down for the summer, but then we should be seeing that increase we all want. So I'm thinking we should be seeing something in October. We should see something in September. I expect we will see a sideways market. This is going to be a summer where the price levels are going to maybe remain horizontal, maybe decline a little bit as well. That had happened, but I can expect a resurgence back in October, November, and how high that boost is going to be for SHIB. Maybe Bitcoin will be reaching 100,000. People are saying 160,000. You know, some analysts are saying 135,000. And Sirer also spoke about the limitation of existing blockchain protocols, such as scalability and other performance issues. According to Professor, attempting to solve these problems led to his creation of the Avalanche blockchain, and Sirer has also compared Avalanche with other major blockchains in the space, adding that his protocol offers superior performance. But obviously the good news here is that in October, in November, so that's not even that far, that's 3 months from now, we would be seeing that big bull run, or at least a steady bull run from what we are expecting. Now, governments are looking to buy Bitcoin and Yandex CEO confirmed sovereign wealth funds may soon become the next major investors to enter the Bitcoin scene. So it's still happening, you know. And we saw something like that. We saw that with El Salvador, but more and more investors will be coming in, not only from the whales, but from the governments. And getting the governments in is the most important thing. So tweeting this Thursday, Paul characterized the imminent entry of sovereign wealth funds into the Bitcoin space as a wall of money. So it holds about 306 billion in assets under management, had been buying virgin Bitcoin from miners. Now, Paul also confirmed Gottman's relations, stating that Singapore's sovereign wealth fund Temasek was indeed a Bitcoin investor. So many investors are now in, and you know, smaller, bigger ones, they are pumping up the market cap to trillions. Why is the price not rising yet? Well, they're slowly accumulating. They're accumulating only at lower prices. But if you look at the world today on a forward basis, it is reasonable to be asking yourself as an investment committee or an allocation committee if having all their assets denominated in dollars against dollar denominated liabilities in the right allocation mix. So what this basically means is you don't want to be having everything in dollars. You want to allocate it in real estate. You want to put it somewhere else. You want to put it all in Bitcoin. But seriously though, back in August 2020, upon announcing its first Bitcoin purchase, MicroStrategy CEO Michael Saylor touched on the long-term value of Bitcoin. So he adopted Bitcoin, and I'll just be quickly going through this. It's basically digital gold. So expect its value to accrete with advanced technology. Expanding adoption and network effect has fueled the rise of so many category killers in modern era. And doubts over fiat's future. So a lot of people are not sure about fiat. Will it drop? Will it grow? You know, inflation. But also what happens with fiat overall. It's going to still be the currency in the future so far. And we can see here long-term real value of fiat currencies and many conventional asset types, including many of the assets traditionally held as a part of corporate treasury operations. Eventually, every public company will do the same and invest into Bitcoin. And the same thing is happening here for SHIB. You know, first is Bitcoin, then people are going to be starting to invest into SHIB as well, and Ethereum and so far. So big things are happening. They're planned. They're just in the works. So it's a turning point. We need a turning point for Bitcoin right now, but backwards in Bitcoin future contracts show pro investors lack confidence. Now, this is for short term. Obviously, I was talking about long term before and what we have to look, but short term, that's what you're interested for. Bitcoin traders are still searching for bottom. The derivative metrics shown system is negative. Evita the rally to 40,000 had little impact. So the bear here is sleeping from what we can see so far. The situation either means that the price is not where they're looking for to mark the end, or the current bear market or the most traders are still underwater at 40,000. So it's the market is just simply crazy right now, and we're seeing so many different things. And honestly, it's just, I mean, opinions market can assist in confirming bearish sentiment. However, there's another way to gauge professional trader optimism, the 25% delta skew, and we can be seeing, you know, it dropping and going up. The skew for 30 days is slowly going up. What you need to know here, considering that none of the derivatives indicators show signs of bullishness, even as Bitcoin's price held above 40,000 on June 15th, there's reason to believe that the investors are not comfortable opening long positions. And if they're not opening long positions, then basically this kind of creates a cycle when investors are still not sure about investing in Bitcoin. When will they? Probably when institutions come in. What are the institutions waiting for? For Bitcoin's price to drop. It will certainly take more than a single 10% rally. So we could be seeing a big increase, a big drop. Who knows at this point? But I'm really excited to see what's up next. Until next time, peace everyone.